we in focus? I think we are now. Hello everyone, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Long time no chit chat. It has been quite a minute since I have sat down in front of the camera. And honestly, I have tried multiple times with multiple videos to get something out, but I have just been experiencing a lot of different things, a lot of different feelings, a lot of different emotions, a lot of different life experiences. My focus wasn't on content creating. I love this. This is an outlet for me, but there are just times in my life where I just can't seem to focus enough or come up with great ideas. I would much rather save that creative energy to when something natural really does come to me and then I do get inspired to create again, rather than just sitting down and making something that I don't really love. I know I had mentioned in a couple of videos before, I'll link it if you guys are interested. There's a lot of things going on in my life and all of that is still happening or has just pretty much started to happen. You guys have seen if you saw my Miami vlog, but my best friend got married. I'll post some clips here of that.
No, we did 4 times, right? Hey, that was fun.
Yeah, that was a beautiful wedding. I thought I was gonna vlog, but honestly, your need to be present when you're in a wedding is so prominent that I was just like, you know what, there's no way. And I don't really want to worry about getting content. It was a very great time. I just finished that this weekend and my best friend is finally married. And that's really awesome because I've known her since preschool, and to be entering this phase of our lives is really, really interesting. Also to segue back into things that have been going on with me. My business has been taking up so much of my time. I've been really busy and doing really well, but it just has been causing me a lot more anxiety as far as things behind the scene. When you own a business, I'm learning there's so much more than just doing the actual act of hair specifically. As far as the bookings and everything like that, I guess I'm very ADHD as a person and I do sometimes struggle. So talking about being present, that is another thing that I've really had to hem down and focus on, because if I want to further in my business life, I guess, or continue to grow as a business, I really needed to kind of put all of my efforts and energies forward, because when I first kind of started, I had a little bit of 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of a mentality. So yeah, I guess that explains most of my absences lately. I really have been focusing on work when I am not focusing on different activities with my friends. I've done the bridal shower, done baby showers, it's graduations. My boyfriend graduated from law school. But if you follow me on my Instagrams, I have a lot of Instagrams. Moon Delights is my rave one. Danielle Sup is my personal page. And then I also have a hair page. If you follow me on any of those, then you definitely can keep up with me throughout the week. And the last thing, you guys can probably tell from the background, I am officially moving. The last few months in this house in general has been a little bit overwhelming for me. I find that when I'm home here, I'm mostly just concentrating on work. So it feels like when I'm here, I just want to be in work mode and catch up on things as far as all those other things, because otherwise I will spend my time with my boyfriend. He's my calm mode, or so I try to be calm. It is sad. This is the home, the childhood home that everybody grew up in. I just feel it's a very solemn attitude amongst all of us. And it just it hinders my good spirits when I'm here. Kind of makes me feel just like not creative. I just feel like in a hole. I'm just like in a hole. Like as a whole, I'm in a hole. And there's lots of wonderful celebration and lots of like great things. Like everyone around me, I feel like is, you know, in this like phase where they're like finally ready to like enter a new part of their life. And I also feel like I'm there as well in a lot of aspects of my own personal life, but I'm not there. You know what I mean? Like I'm almost there, but like not yet. And I just constantly feel like I'm like waiting for the next step per se, I guess. And I don't know, definitely a very large building phase that I'm in right now. I don't know. I have a feeling this has a lot to do with like the pandemic too. Like everybody was like waiting for so long that now things are just like being thrown at us. And it's been a very demanding year so far for me. I basically just wanted to get on camera and just like hang out with you guys. I kind of want to document what's been going on around here, because I think that I am in the next couple weeks going to start moving my stuff out to Emily's, which I also had mentioned in that video. Just go watch that video if you haven't already, because it really kind of shows what's been going on with me, even before it happened, basically. It might be hard for me financially for a little bit, but mentally speaking, I just feel like I would feel a lot more free. Not that there's anything wrong with living at home. I love living here, but I don't know, I also feel like, you know, seeing everyone around me going around and having such a growing phase of their life, I really would like to start a new chapter as well. Hello everyone, it is Monday today. I don't really remember like what I was saying in the last clip. I think I was just trying to basically get you guys all caught up. And I was not kidding when I say like things are just like happening rapidly, and honestly I don't really even know when like they're going to happen, basically. So because my client for today had to reschedule, I decided to start moving some stuff over to Emily's. So that is the move. This vlog literally is all over the place, but I guess I'm starting to move. I feel overwhelmed, and I really want to film you guys something that has like a purpose, but I don't really have any purpose. Why am I laughing? I don't know. My life doesn't have much structure right now, and in some ways I like that, and in some ways I don't. So I really like when I mean it, when I'm laughing, but like also I'm stressed. Like that's truly how I feel right now. Like I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel. This whole past year and a half, almost. Yeah. Oh my God, it's June. So yeah, year and 6 months pretty much. I have been focused on, you know, my craft, on my business. I still am. I still have to be. I just celebrated a year with that. I also have been focused on like a lot of partying. I don't know. I don't know. I'm ready to grow. And yeah, I'm just trying to like really process things right now. Like, I don't know. I guess because like normally for normal people, like when you're moving and stuff, like you have a plan, but like I'm starting to realize like I don't have plans. Like I just kind of fucking do it. Here we are, we're fucking doing it, you guys. And I'm hoping that this will be a new and exciting. I just ran over roadkill. Like it was already dead, but I just ran over it again. Ugh. I'm really looking forward to hanging out with Emily and living with her. We get along really well. And what I meant by like wanting to put my focus on other things, I really, really want to work harder with Moon Delights, my rave aspect. I worked a lot with Moon Delight Studio, my hair, but now I want to, I guess, just dive deeper into my hobbies and passions. Hair is a hobby of mine as well, but it's also work, so I don't know. A little bit of everything. I'm just all over the place. I hope this makes sense. I'm gonna edit back with this and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I might cut half of this out, so it's like, if it's choppy, I don't know. You guys are probably watching this like she's losing it. And I am. I really am. Like, you can believe that because it's true. I don't know what I'm doing And this might be another video that I don't even want to post because this has literally been every video for me. Like, I don't know what I'm doing and I don't even know what I'm saying. And like when I put stuff out, it's like, oh God, like I don't know what's going on with me. But I just want to like document this. That's what I'm doing. I always need to explain myself in every video, but maybe this video won't even have a purpose, but I just want to document how I feel. That's it. I hope that's okay. I hope that's okay. Okay. Oh, much better in here. Okay. It's been a few hours since I last updated you guys. I moved some stuff over to Emily's. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm actually like, now that I like went over, I haven't seen Emily in like a couple weeks anyway. I haven't seen like anybody because I've just been working. After seeing her, like felt super excited. I feel really relieved almost. I just am an overthinker in a lot of ways. I'm like, am I rushing into this? Am I not prepared for this? But at this point, I'm 27 years old and I can do whatever I want. I just had a conversation with my dad. He's like, you could do whatever you want. You're 27. I can't really tell you what to do anymore. I don't know if that was him like implying I shouldn't do it. But no matter what, he said, I make my own decisions for myself. And I think that I feel very stagnant in my life right now, which I think is kind of what I was saying before. I mean, there's been a lot of fun things going on. I don't know why I'm feeling stagnant. I feel like everyone around me is doing things with their life, and then I just feel like I'm just like watching other people do things with their life. I don't know if that makes any sense. And maybe I just feel some type of way about like everything. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, you guys. Like, sometimes I just feel like I'm doing so good for myself, and then somehow something happens, or like I just get in a depressive mood, or like something like that, or I just feel like I don't do as well like with certain things, or like my business. I have ADHD, so sometimes I feel like I'm not super focused with that kind of stuff, and then I just feel like I regress. I'm looking at everyone else, like having babies, getting married, and like, you know, getting the career of their dreams, which this is the career of my dreams. But then there's also moments where I'm like, do I deserve this? Like, I don't even really want to like sit down and work on making a pricing menu for my business because I'm ADHD as fuck and I like can't concentrate. And I'm like, well, then I don't even deserve to have this business if I'm not going to sit down and do things with it. And I don't know, that's just like a venting thing that it's just been something, like I just feel like I have imposter syndrome. When I walk into my suite, I feel like I don't deserve it sometimes. And I feel like people don't even really like me sometimes, like my clients, even though I know that they do. I don't know. I just feel like a bad person. I just been feeling like a bad person, like all around. And that segues into my rant that I'm going to go into. So if you don't want to watch this part, I don't know, because honestly it's going to be pretty much this whole entire video because I'm just going to pour my fucking heart out, okay? I just want to talk about it. Let me just talk about how I've been feeling. So going on like the feelings of like imposter syndrome, like I very clearly have been dealing with a lot of that with my business, which has been internalizing as a lot of different stressors in my life. And I just feel like, you know, some moments I'm like really on it, and then there's some moments where I'm like, I don't think that I'm doing this right. Like, am I doing this right? And the same concept goes for my content, I guess. I celebrated 1,000 followers on Moon Delights on my rave Instagram, and I'm so stoked about it because this has like all in terms of like YouTube, I'm gonna start crying, fuck, in terms of like YouTube and in terms of like Instagram, I just have been sticking with it just all my life because I truly do love doing this. Like, this is my creative outlet. It's starting to become something, and that's absolutely amazing. But then there'll be other instances where I don't feel like posting, or I am getting these I guess brand deals, for lack of a better term. I don't know. I don't get a lot of them, I guess. So I don't even really know like what to call them per se, but like get people that want to work with me in exchange for content. But then I start to feel this like level of like, well, I'm seeing the requirements and you're asking me to post a certain amount of criteria. And for someone who like really, really wants it, like that shouldn't be hard, you know what I mean? But like, then I start like overthinking in my head. I'm like, well, then I'm obviously a fraud and I obviously don't want this if I'm looking at this content exchange and I'm like, fuck, I can't do that. I can't do that. That will become like pulling teeth for me. And I have already done that with my career with hair. Like I used to love beauty. I used to love getting ready, and I still do in a lot of ways, but it kind of like it has dulled my sparkle a little bit. Because over, the 6 years of doing hair, I've experienced constant waves of burnout. And now with my own business, it's like all I ever think about to where it causes some burnout for me. And now I almost feel like my outlet for like festivals and Instagram, like just saying whatever I want to say on the internet because I've always been that way, is now becoming where I have to like not be myself, because now I'm like the posts that I have to make are not going to be coming from me wanting to just fucking shit on the internet, like now it's like, oh well, you have to make these sponsored posts and you have to do this in order to do this, and like who doesn't want to do this in order for an exchange of free festival tickets? Like, am I right? Who doesn't want to do brand deals so that way they can get things sent to them? Like, isn't that everybody's dream? But like behind the scenes, you guys, it's like, how do people do it? Like, am I like, I am burnt out. I am burnt out with hair. And I love it. Like, when I think about it, like, what is making me upset? Nothing is making me upset. Like, I love my clients. And it is such a creative outlet. But, like, when I have to do it every day, I'm just like, fuck, I don't want to. I don't want to. And it's the same thing with Instagram. And it's the same thing with YouTube. And it's a big reason why I've been pulling away when I shouldn't be. I'm so fucking grateful. Like, all the numbers and everything and the algorithm, like, these are the best like numbers I've ever seen happening to me. And I'm not even posting that much right now. And I'm like, why wouldn't I want this for myself? I feel like we're entering festival season and I should be so stoked, but I'm just stressed. I'm stressed of leaving my business and telling people I can't come because of festivals. And then I'm stressed at going to a festival and feeling like, well, I need to look hot as fuck and take tons of fucking pictures, which, don't you think I would love that? But I don't. Like, all I want to do these days is just like nothing. I'm just like numb. Like, all my interests and everything that I was so passionate about, I just feel like is I don't know, it's not unattainable. Like, it's still here and it's still like the core of me, but like I just feel like I like, the claw machine, like where you're like the claw like grabs the shit out of the machine, but it like doesn't really grab it. Like, that's kind of what I feel like is happening to me right now. Like, the claw just wants to like grab the surface of everything, but like I can't find the passion to truly like dive in and grab the shit out of the fucking machine. Like, I don't know why. Well, I'm a jack of all trades, master of none, because I dip my toe in everything, but then I give it up. And I will never give this up. I can't ever see myself giving up something that I have done for years. I have been making YouTube videos since I was in high school, so there's no way that I'll ever be giving up this. I have always loved being on the internet. I've always been an internet troll. I say it all the time. I really am. I've always loved to shitpost. So I can't see myself ever getting rid of any of that. But I definitely have noticed over the years how much like they have just like, who's they? I don't know, but they have just like swarmed and taken the fun out of the creative outlet for all of this. And maybe I'm reading too much into it. And you know what? I don't even want to sound like a hypocrite, because I personally feel like, what do I have to lose? Why shouldn't I accept these deals? Why shouldn't I be excited for this? I am excited and I probably will do it. But then does that make me a fraud by posting things because I'm being told to post them? Because that's not my intent. I post things because I love to post and I love to connect. This all just has been like swarming in my mind. And I, like I said, have been so busy in real life anyway that I'm like so needed in real life that I'm like, well then, I almost feel like there's two different Dannys. I mean, it's me. I'm here. Like, if you ever meet me, like in real life, like I exist and I am me. Like, I'm not being fake, but I just feel like there's the internet world and then there's like real world, and like real world sometimes needs more of me because that is honestly where I am making my money, and that is like where I have, I went to cosmetology school, I got my education for this, like, and I am needed in real life. Like, I am needed for things. I'm expected of things from like my clients and from work and from my family. Expected and needed in person, but then I feel like that takes away from the internet Danny persona and all of my friends online and all of those festivals that I want to go to meet you all. Like, I feel like the in-person me is really struggling to find, I don't know, content is curated, like it is. And not to say that I'm fake, but like I take the time to think about how to put a video together to make it all seamless, you know what I mean? And that takes thought and that takes consideration. And that's why when I sit here and I'm like, this video has no fucking context, I'm sorry, I get like stressed because I'm like, I feel like nobody wants to sit to, like, who am I? Like, nobody wants to sit and watch me just fucking vent about all this stuff. But this is like why I won't post anything right now, because I'm just like constantly, I have everything like just jambling in my mind. I'm so burnt out. I go to work and I'm like stressed because I'm like, well, now if I'm being so in demand in real life, then all of my passion projects are being neglected. But then when my passion projects are doing well, I just feel like I don't want to be a part of something that is going to turn into like not my escape. Like, this is my escape, and this is the stuff that I do to get away from the stuff that has become work that used to once be my escape as well. And then my home life in general is just like fucking shit show without giving too much detail with that, because that is one thing that I probably will try to keep somewhat private. Just family shit that everybody goes through. I just prefer not to be, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. We don't need to talk about that because it doesn't fucking matter. Nothing matters. I don't even know why I just went on this rant. I don't know. I'm just so burnt out. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna work as much as I can and do as much as I can to get me to the next big festival. But then I feel like I'm not even enjoying that stuff anymore either, because it just feels like, oh, well, I didn't take enough pictures, or I didn't post enough, or I don't know. Even though that's what I love to do, it's like it just feels not genuine at times. And I'm like, am I even going now because I want to, or am I going now to keep up with some sort of status? But I don't think that, because when I go, I have a great time. But sometimes I'm like, this feels like work. Like, I feel more stressed hauling all my shit down to DC, or up to DC. I think DC's south for me. So down to DC when I could just stay at home and watch Stranger Things. I don't know. I just love music though. That's the thing. Like, I always will. I always have. That is my meditation. And I do, when I do go and I'm loving the set, it's very special to me. And holding that like in the back of my mind is why I do it. Fuck, does this even make sense? I don't even know. I even feel like my style and like everything about me is just changing. I'm just burnt out. I'm burnt out. Yeah, I don't know. So that was my rant. Nothing's gonna change. I don't want to change anything. There's like nothing for me to change. I mean, I do have to move. Like, that does have to change. But like, there's no end to this. Like, I don't really know. I think I was just more so venting. I'd be nothing without coffee.
Draw the front ribs in, tailbone down, cactus with your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you as you open up through your chest. 2, spin your back heel parallel to the short edge of your mat. Open up, palms facing down. Squeeze that front knee open a little more. Let's go back. Right hand goes wherever is appropriate, maybe to the shin or to a block. Downward facing dog. Let's take our flow from here. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, lift up.
Alright, what is up, you guys? Hopefully I'm in focus because something happened with my camera a long time ago and I have to manually focus everything and I can never really tell until I'm editing it later. But anyways, I'm in a rush, as you can clearly see, as per usual. I'm always in a goddamn hurry these days. Anyways, I am headed to my tax guy because it's like quarterly taxes, I guess. I'm not really doing quarterly taxes, but I just kind of want to know where I am at, basically, so that way I'm not hit at the end of the year like, you know, what the fuck, because the man really loves to do that, you know. So it's just like, it's just nice. Honestly, my tax guy is literally like my therapist. What is this piece of hair doing? He kind of puts me back into gear and like lets me know where I'm at. So that's what I'm headed to do. Of course I'm gonna be late because I have to stop at my suite first to get my receipts. And then I just have a lot of work to do. Like I said, there's a lot of behind the scenes with business owning. So I basically just have to go get product and stuff and just like make sure I am prepared for all of my clients for the next couple days / week. I have a few clients to do later in the evening today, so it's gonna be kind of a long day, but that's fine. And I did some yoga this morning, which is good because I really just need some me time. I don't really have that anymore because on my days off, since my boyfriend and I are kind of long distance, I try to spend my free time basically with him. So yeah, I really just don't have much time to myself. So if I can get up early and get motivated enough to do exercise, then I will, because exercise really helps me a lot, like with my focus, because having ADHD, I wake up and I never know what my brain's gonna want to do for the day. I forgot to tell you guys that I didn't vlog at all yesterday. Not that it really matters. You can obviously tell based off of me not vlogging yesterday. And the reason being is because I basically just worked all day between both my jobs. So, I don't know. Sometimes it's just so hard to vlog. And I know I say that every time. I always have the intention of like wanting to vlog. But it just doesn't. I hate when people like are passing me and they can clearly see the camera in the like windshield. Anyways, it just doesn't like, when you work with your hands, like you'll get it. It's just hard. Like if I had an assistant, maybe I would, but bitch, that ain't happening anytime soon. But anyways, I just closed up shop for the night. And today was actually a really good day. I feel like I'm gonna look back on this vlog and be like, are you bipolar? And honestly, I might be. I don't even know at this point. I really should see a doctor about all the shit that I've been dealing with, but regardless. After talking with my tax guy, I just feel so refreshed. He's honestly, maybe he's my therapist. I don't know. I think I need to go see him on a weekly basis. But he basically was like saying that everything I'm doing is right. And it is fucking hard work to be a business owner. I am so burnt out right now. I love my job. I really do. But I'm just like, my brain is fried. I put so much time into this. And then I just feel sometimes like some weeks I'm just like, fuck, like I don't know. But then days like today, it was just such a good day. Everybody was so happy, and it just makes me think that I'm meant to be where I'm meant to be. It shouldn't change anything. He even was like about my second job. I was like, you know, I'm constantly teetering, like, should I even continue to do hair? Like, could I just do assistant work? Basically, I work at another salon anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I'm still doing hair regardless, but, like, I'm always, like, wondering if I should, like, step back from behind the chair, but then, like, then, you know, I'm constantly reassured eventually as to why I do what I do, why I picked this career, and why I'm meant to be where I'm meant to be. Trust me when I say, like, right now I eat, sleep, breathe hair. Like, it is always on my mind. I am always thinking about it. And I don't know, it's frustrating because, like, I would not say that I'm perfect at my job at all. I'm not perfect at all. So it's like, damn, if I always got it on my mind and I'm not even like 100% like a wizard at it, like, shit. But I don't think it's really meant to be that way, honestly. I think at the end of the day, it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to be an art, and art is not always perfect. Art is never perfect, honestly. I definitely need to be taking more time for myself, because when I am so, like, headstrong into, like, making sure that I'm maintaining my business, please don't fall. Here's another rant. This vlog is so ranty. But yeah, because I'm so, like, hell-bent on making sure that I'm maintaining my business. Love this angle. I sometimes neglect myself, and then when I'm running around doing other things with other people, seeing how other people are excelling, I'm like, damn, I don't really feel like I'm excelling, but actually I am in my own way. I am definitely excelling in my own way, because you know, when you're so focused on your career, that's like a pretty good thing to be focused on, right? There's definitely moments in my life where I didn't think that I wanted to be focused on it, but I am happy that I'm happy where I'm at. I really am. I honestly think that I might end the vlog here, because the rest of the week I'm just working, and then I'm going to start a new vlog for Saturday, because my boyfriend and I are going to a show, and I'm finally feeling like, I guess, I'm finally feeling like re-inspired to, like, film at shows and stuff. Like, it's hard because my phone is shit and I'm not going to bring my nice big camera, but I don't know, I'm just feeling inspired to, like, go back to shows and stuff, because I wasn't really feeling like I wanted to be involved in anything anymore. I don't know, I definitely, like, lost interest in a lot of different things lately, because my, like, brain has just been in such, like, work mode that, like, I don't know, everything else, like, I just haven't really wanted to be, and I just lost interest, I guess. And it's been really hard because I've been trying to pay off a bunch of bills too, so I wasn't even sure if I'd be able to make it to Yonderville, but I think by the end of this week I'll be able to get a Yonderville ticket. I'm so excited. If you watched to the very end of this probably incredibly ranty vlog, just know that I love you all so much. If you're one of my clients and you're stalking me, hello. I love you guys with all my heart, and I appreciate you guys sticking by my side. Look how sweaty I look. Ew. Anyways, I appreciate you guys, like, sticking by my side, trusting me with your hair, choosing me to do your hair. It really means a lot with everyone supporting my business. I really appreciate it. And if you're watching this because you like my festival content, then don't worry, I'm still here. I'm never leaving YouTube. I love YouTube so much. I'm never leaving. I just need, like, breaks sometimes when I get burnt out like this, because when I sit down in front of a camera, I just don't love it. But your bitch is back. I'm feeling good, and I am definitely looking forward to what this summer has to offer, because I wasn't hopeful at first, but now I'm starting to get pretty hopeful. So yeah, that's the tea. Thank you all so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram so that way you can keep up with me throughout the rest of the week, because basically if you do follow me over there, you pretty much have known or been keeping up with everything that's been going on with me anyways. But yeah, love you guys to the moon and back, moon delights. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!